People who own multiple pets, what is some drama going on between them right now? My roommate has two large male dogs and I have a small female dog. My roommate's male dogs like to roughhouse and play around sometimes. Whenever they get too loud, my little dog will raise her head and growl ever so slightly, just enough for them to hear her. As soon as she does, they stop for a minute and start playing quieter. Fucking surreal to see. In college, we lived in the second floor and would leave the sliding glass door open with the screen door shut on nice days. We'd often come home to find my dog stuck on the balcony. We figured out that my roommate's cat was opening the screen door to let the dog out and then closing the door. My two dogs like the same bed, so they will fight over it until the end result is they just both sleep on it, while the other bed just goes unused. I don't see the difference between the two, they are both super soft. I live on a farm, every day is a new case of the cats trying to eat something they shouldn't. The dachshund will not stop invading the beagle's personal space, great, to suck on her ears. The beagle has had it and wants it to stop. Two things though. Beagles have a really hard time being stern and intimidating. Dachshunds are not easily intimidated. So this morning we had 40 minutes of beagle growling not very convincing sounding, and dachshund sass barking back, ending up as usual with an annoyed beagle with soggy ears. It's hopeless. Edit, here they are. To cats. I opened the window for the first time this year, since the weather is finally nice. They have been pushing each other away for the best spot to smell the air. 3 cats, 2 on purpose. Then we had a happy accident for the third, Maku, Chloe, and Oliver. Oliver wants to play constantly, and both the girls hate that. They'll cuddle with him in order to share a lap, but they get so mad at him when he tries to play. They don't hurt him though, just swatting with no claws and growls. Whenever they try to do that though, he runs to my mom and cries until she picks him up. He's definitely got youngest child syndrome. We got a puppy 2 weeks ago. Our elderly cat is furious when we do dog training sessions because cat deserves the treats instead. We end up doing joint training sessions and the cat is actually much more consistent than puppy. Edited to @pet tax. The dog doesn't like when the cat gives him dirty looks. The cat knows this, will deliberately stare him down, and then expertly leap out of the way when he goes to chase her. I don't anymore, but I once had both a cat and a guinea pig some 25 years ago, and they seemed to hate each other. Whenever my cat got near the cage, the guinea pig would start squealing aggressively at the cat and the cat would swat at the cage while sporting a look of utter disgust. That was a daily routine. It was the first thing that happened in the morning, and it lasted a minute, then they didn't bother each other for the rest of the day, and the cat could even nap on top of the cage at times without any protest for either. It was just part of the day for them. That drama just had to happen every day. That went on like that for 7 years. The guinea pig got really sick because he was old, and I realized he doesn't have long left. I picked him up out of the cage and put him on my lap so he didn't have to die alone. The fucking cat came up and licked the guinea pig and laid on my lap beside him until he passed. Apparently the cat loved him all along. The 7-year drama was just their thing. That still amazes me. Dog 1 is trying to trick dog 2 into following her into the garden so that dog 1 can then storm back indoors to take dog 2's bone she is enjoying. Dog 3 is sitting on the couch quietly waiting for this to happen to be the actual winner of this scheme. We have 2 rabbits and a kitten. One of our rabbits, Willow, has a bad habit of humping our other rabbit, Luna, even though they're both girls and neutered. So lately Luna has been striking back and full on face fucking Willow. I guess Luna's sick of Willow shit. Also, whenever the kitten is in the same room as the bunnies, he runs for them and the bunnies get scared. The bunnies either run back into their hutches or jump up and land on the cat when he attacks, or they run away leaving a trail of poop pellets on the carpet. I have a cat, a puppy, and a dog. Cat likes to lure the puppy under the bed and he can get under, but gets stuck in the middle where it's the lowest. I have to rescue him, usually around 2 AM, and he wakes me up by scratching the floor trying to get out. Cat also likes to knock off things from the counter he knows puppy should not be chewing on. Puppy and cat like to wrestle with each other, but dog doesn't like the ruckus and barks at them to stop. Cat doesn't like the barking, so then he chases dog. Puppy follows cat, and there's a train of 3 Tom and Jerry style through the house. At the end of the day though they are always in a big cuddle pile, so I think they'll be okay. We have 2 dogs, a very large all-black German Shepherd, and a recently adopted miniature dachshund. At first they were getting along fine, but now the German Shepherd literally follows the little dachshund around everywhere he goes. They're literally inseparable now, and it's kind of adorable lol. The only real drama that's come from this is that now both dogs fight for attention whenever the other seems to get some. Here's a picture of them in case you all wanted to see them. Edit. OMG, I just got off of work and saw this post blow up. I'll let the good boys know that Reddit loves them when I get home lol. We adopted a heavily abused and partially blind dog who was full of anxiety. We also have 4 cats, but only 2 of them are brave enough to go visit her. The drama is that when she hears all the cats running around playing she wants to join, but being semi-blind and a 50/50 chance it won't be a friendly cat she just gets sad and whines. Old drama, but when I moved into my last apartment my cats met my roommate's cat, Jenny. Jenny is an incredible creature, talkative and cuddly and weird, but also passive aggressive as fuck. She would get a little jealous if my cats got more attention, but mostly she just got mad when she didn't get to go outside. When she got angsty she took it out on the other cats. In my first week she pushed my oldest off the balcony. Marzipan hit the iron fencing below and lost a tooth. Somehow Mars still loved Jenny. Corgi won't stop herding my chickens. My 15-year-old cat just died a week ago. He had a heart condition and we knew he was close to the end of his journey. His seized yellow lab has been looking for him all around the house since then. She won't sleep cause she is patrolling the house looking for her bro. I had to rehome one of my blue hellas because of litter mate syndrome. She wasn't liked by our oldest dog and didn't take her hints, and when her and her sister would play randomly they would start to attack each other. We couldn't handle the stress of them growing up together. She lives in a farm now with another cattle dog. We still visit and get multiple pictures a week. A friend of ours who volunteers with a feral cat corner program, capture, neuter, release, caught 2 kittens who were too friendly to release. She called us up and said, "Hey, you like cats? Foster these 2 kittens, please." So now our 14-year-old cat Iris gets to deal with 2 rambunctious little boys. Sam the Siamese is a little afraid of her, so he doesn't bother her much, but Ralph the tabby very much wants to be friends with her. He'll even drop his favorite mousey next to her while she's sleeping. Iris was very put out that these little punks were invading her space, but she is slowly learning to tolerate the boys. She still deals out hisses and swats when one of them crosses a line, and they are respectful enough to back off. BTW, the boys are a foster fail. They're in their forever home. Edit because people were asking. Here's Sam and Ralph. And here's an old picture of Iris. Fina the pit bull wants to be friends with Delilah the orange cat, but Delilah yowls and slashes her face if Fina looks at her wrong. Delilah, meanwhile, likes to drink all of Fina's water. This has been going on for 2 years now. I have 3 dogs, 2 of them are having a mostly passive-aggressive war over toys. It started with a squeaky toy, a blue bone-shaped one. The younger dog, Reese, started showing off how wonderful the squeaky toy is. The older dog, Pepper, is very jealous, so he would carefully steal it every time Reese got the slightest bit careless. This escalated to them tossing it in the air in front of the other to taunt about who had the toy. Needless to say, some tosses resulted in the toy changing hands. Soon other toys got really contentious. Pepper especially wanted all the toys, so he lay on top of them like a dragon horde. Reese would take whatever toy he had and toss it in front of Pepper to show that there were still good toys, not in his dragon horde. This culminated with a serious disagreement between them, and now all the toys are out of reach for the foreseeable future. 2 of the cats are best buddies, the 3rd is independent and is very love/hate. Nothing to worry about. One thing they have teamed up on is Walter, our new shark Roomba. They hiss at it, and instead of hiding or going on higher furniture have to keep an eye on it. They certainly didn't like when it got too close to their food and water dishes. Then when it returned to its base they stare at it, keeping an eye on it. Thanks for making sure it doesn't go rogue, guys. Tilda dog would like the number to the ASPCA please, and is humming Sarah McLachlan tunes under her breath. Because I'd rather watch basketball today than take her four-wheeling and running in the woods, like she gets to do every single day except today. Her tragedy is real, y'all. Alex cat looked at Natalie cat which she doesn't like so she screamed, and poop shot across the floor. And now Natalie has taken Summer's favorite sleeping place, so Summer threw up on the carpet. Pretty much a normal day in other words. Puppy keeps playfully attacking Big Boy, and Big Boy want most of the attention. Be sure to like and subscribe for more reading Reddit videos. Thanks, bye.